Now, when I go around and I speak to schools, the career counselors are always telling me that a struggle they have is that students always say, how can I manage a job, school, and an internship? It's not possible. Well, listen to me. It is definitely possible. There were several semesters in school where I went to class, got passing grades, had an internship, and had a job. I was in Los Angeles for a summer. I had 2 internships, one Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the other Tuesday, Thursday, and then I would wait tables at night. It's important for a student to know their financial needs. So what I recommend doing is having the student figure out exactly how much money they need each week to support whatever their financial situation or financial needs might be. Everyone's different. So they'll write down how much they need this week, and then they just need to create their schedule on their own. Again, students don't realize that companies will work with them. I would say 90% of companies will work with students around their schedule, especially in an economy like this where hard work is needed. And, you know, internships are so beneficial for the students and for the employers. The company is going to allow the student to go to school and to work when they need to. Companies are appreciative of the time they get with the intern. And again, most companies will talk to a student, understand their schedule, take the time to acknowledge their wants and needs, and really encourage them to go to class and to go to their job and to excel in the internship. So I think that's really important to not let the student just kind of walk out of the Career Center saying, well, I have a job, so I can't do it. Most of the internships are unpaid now. A lot of the companies that had paid opportunities have now turned those into unpaid opportunities. NASCAR, for example, had a great paid internship program, and they eliminated most of their paid internships for this semester because of the economy. Now, social networking. That's, I'm sure, our favorite topic because it's what the students don't think that the career centers understand, but the truth is that not only the career centers, but employers are starting to understand it more and more every day. So whenever I speak to schools, I always ask the students, how many people here are on the Facebook? And every hand in the room always goes up. So they're on the Facebook. We can't avoid that. Now, the problem, as I'm sure you know, that's arising is that students are getting fired from entry-level jobs and from internships because of inappropriate content on their Facebook pages, on their MySpace pages, random inappropriate comments on their Twitter accounts. So it's really, really important for them to understand that this is a serious situation and there could be serious consequences. The first thing that I suggest students do is make their profile settings private. This isn't the best thing in the world, but it definitely will eliminate the ability for people to search for them, the ability for them to just randomly pop up in pictures and things like that. The second thing is for them to go on their Facebook walls. That's where other people can comment, and they need to be monitoring that because their friends can freely write whatever they want on their Facebook wall. So there's usually inappropriate comments, there's curse words, there's really silly jokes, there's sexual phrases and references. Those all need to be deleted, and the student needs to be monitoring those at all times. The other thing is the pictures, and if your students are anything like my friends and how I was in college, they're going to have so many pictures already uploaded on the Facebook. That's probably their main way of storing and keeping track of any photos they take. They need to go through each photo, and this will take a weekend because I guarantee they have so many pictures on there because everyone loves pictures of themselves. So have them take a weekend. They need to go through, and they need to get rid of pictures. They need to give it the test that says, okay, can my mom, my dad, my grandma, my teacher, and my employer, and my boss 10 years from now, can those people all see this picture? And if the answer is yes, then by all means keep the picture up. But if there's even the slightest bit of hesitation, take that picture down. Students, Facebook put out a statistic on the Facebook website that says that their largest growing demographic is people over the age of 35. Okay, so that means that career centers, that means that employers, they're all getting onto Facebook. There was a case in Los Angeles at one of the major record labels a few weeks ago where a student got fired from her entry-level assistant position because she had posted these sexy, inappropriate pictures of herself on her Facebook profile, and her boss saw, her boss's family saw, her boss's wife saw, and her boss's kids saw. And her boss said, you know what, this is not the way that I want to be represented. There's just not a line between what's personal and what's professional anymore. So it's really, really important to monitor everything and every social network that any student might have in place.